In 1791, a wealthy Irish family, the McQuinneys, immigrated to the United States. In the early 1800s, the name was changed to Mawhinney. Milton Mawhinney built the Mawhinney Proctor drugstore in Westport when he was only 28 years old in 1875 with his father-in-law, Isaiah Proctor. Milton's daughter, he eventually married a 20-year-old carpenter named Turryman, called Torrey, in 1886 when she was not quite 16 years old. In 1901, they built a beautiful Westport home where they raised their 2 sons, Chester and Clyde. Their son Chester was father to 7 children, 4 of whom, ages 78 to 93 in 2011, are reminiscing about their grandmother Mawhinney.
I think she was in her 80s when she passed away.
Oh, she must have been, because she seemed like she was 110 when she made that statement.
She had snow white hair due to the fact she only washed her hair in rainwater, which she caught from the eaves or heavens. Or
Did she have a barrel that she caught it in?
I would assume.
She was a good
She
cook.
could go out in her backyard, grab a chicken by the neck,
Ring it
whip
around.
it around until the neck broke, throw it down. Then she'd take it in and dip it in boiling water and pull all the feathers out. And first thing you know, you had the best fried chicken you could
Absolutely.
ever eat.
Ever.
She could have made Kentucky Fried
She could have
look ashamed.
looked ashamed.
It was really good.
Now, they had, what would you call that, a root cellar or something in the house?
It was
It
a
was
cellar.
a-
Yeah,
it was
it
a
was a
cellar.
cellar.
It was a
It was
cellar.
a cellar, yeah. The only bad thing about going to Mama's house, I remember, was that old outhouse. That, and she had a bathroom,
Only
but
thing I
we
bet-
weren't allowed to use
Well,
it.
there was,
Well, there
every
was-
time we went, it just happened to be there was a water shortage in Westport. So we
She had a
had to
really
use the outhouse.
That old outhouse, oh, that was not. But there was a lovely grape arbor going along, and those were really good grapes. Those were good.
Do you think there was a combination of factors?
I don't know about that. One reason I loved to go to her house was because she had that old pump organ. And that was so much fun. I thought that was the most wonderful thing in the world.
Pull
The
out all
only
the
thing I
stops.
didn't like about going to Westport was going to Westport.
And I loved it as much as you hated it. And you didn't even like to hear the train go by. And
Oh, yeah. But
The only
All those-
excitement you could do in Westport was if you heard the train coming, you could run down and wave to,
that's right.
to the engineer and the guy on the caboose.
And didn't we used to put pennies on the railroad track too?
Well,
we
now that was
I
your
did-
generation.
I did.
And,
do that.
and pins.
No, that wasn't our generation.
They set them just so, and it made scissors. The train went over the 2 pins, and you ran and got, you maybe, not me, but the boys ran and got those, and they were just welded together. And that was our fun, I guess. The exciting thing that happened, I will remind Chet, because he will remember this. When we first got to Westport, and I think we must have stayed a couple of weeks, because our first day, or maybe second, we got to go through the Sears Roebuck catalog and order anything we wanted.
Huh.
And you, one time, ordered Indian stuff. I ordered a cute little Dutch bonnet and shoes or something. And when it came, and he had these sparkling feathers, Indian feathers with feathers going down his backside. And I had this silly little Dutch bonnet. And I said, Chet, would you trade with me? And he looked at me like, you must be kidding. So,
How old were you then?
oh, golly,
Oh, 25 and 23.
8 or 10 or something maybe. I don't know. No, surely.
Oh, I don't
younger.
think we ever got that order out of the catalog.
No.
did we?
Well, they always had a parade, and he got to wear his Indian outfit in the parade, and I wouldn't be in the parade.
Now, would
I'm
you
like
be
that old
surprised
guy.
if I told you I still had that?
Go get it. Go get it. We'll wait. But that was fun, and it came down at the depot. And somehow or other, we were notified that our presents were down at the depot. And I don't remember going down to the depot, I have to say. But we got our presents.
Most plain memory of Grandma Mahoney. She and I were working on a jigsaw puzzle. And she was having difficulty figuring out shapes and whatnot. And at one point, she said, an expletive, which I had never heard before, but I could tell from the way she said it that it wasn't real nice. So that's maybe not the best memory to have, but it stands out.
But the most vivid.